on. Heated steering wheel's nice on this advanced model as well. That's the only one you get it on, but heated front seats are standard, which is great to see. So the first thing you'll notice about driving the Civic is how smooth it is and how quiet it is. We're in EV mode now, and it is really feeling like an EV. You do have paddles for your regen braking. One thing I like about the CR-V Hybrid is you can pop it in B mode, so it can be in regenerative braking mode all the time, but that's not the same on the Civic. It's pretty quick off the line, as you got 181 brake horsepower, 184 PS. That's from a 2-litre naturally aspirated petrol engine. It's very impressive for a hybrid powertrain. You do have a CVT transmission, but they've done a very good job of having those simulated gear changes, or it feels like changes. Self-charging hybrid, so you never plug it in. That's a really great thing. If you do want an electrified car but don't want to plug in, then this could be a good option. A self-charging hybrid's the way to go. It's the 4-cylinder 2-litre engine from Honda with the self-charging hybrid powertrain. It's great. It's won many awards, the Civic, for this hybrid powertrain. It's great to drive, responsive and great on fuel, especially around town. You can hear there, the engine just kicks in where it needs to. National speed limit now from 40, 3, 2, 1, go. And it does have that kick down and really nice change and progression on the car, which is lovely, really nice. It doesn't work in the same way as a turbo where you get that zoom and oomph of power, but you have the instant torque from the electric motors, which is great. Really nice car to drive, and much nicer than a traditional CVT. It doesn't feel as such at all. As standard, you get 17s on the Elegance, but 18s are on the Sport and the Advanced model. Suspension is a little bit firmer on these 18-inch wheels. To be honest, the 17s are the best on the Elegance model because that car is the quietest and the most comfortable on the road. Acceleration, you'll notice, is great. And also these are quite good for traction. The wheels are nice and wide, so even though you've got all that torque going to the front wheels, they're really good. They also do come with Michelin tyres on as standard, which is really great to see on the car, a very quality tyre fitted from the factory. It sticks to the road very nicely, but obviously, like I say, they are quite wide tyres as well, so that definitely helps. They've engineered it well, where you don't feel like it's got too much torque that it can handle. It feels quite perfect and you feel quite confident driving it. Steering is really nice, quite direct. You kind of feel confident that where you point it, the car's going to go there pretty quickly. It's quite fun to drive. That torque is very much evident. Around town, the Civic is really good on petrol because you can get over 60 miles per gallon quite easily, as it'll be in EV mode a lot. On the motorway, it's not quite as good. You'll be using the petrol engine a lot more. You'll be looking more like 40 miles per gallon. A combined is normally about 52 is what most people can realistically get. However, some people have been known to get it higher. It is a low car, so not everyone's gonna like how low it is, especially now SUVs are very popular. Now, to combat this, Honda did release the Honda ZR-V, which is based on the Civic platform. I think I prefer the way the Civic looks and drives compared to the ZR-V. But the ZR-V is still a good option. Being so low, it does have its benefits. It has that sporty low drive, which I really like. No problems with power. You've got plenty of power available at all times, even when you're overtaking the motorway at 70 miles an hour. It's got the power, which is great to see. This thing is just ready to fly. You just pop your foot down and it just goes. Then it goes into EV, and then you're not using much fuel at all whilst you're in EV. Zoom up hills like that, absolutely no problem. And that low center of gravity does help, so you can quickly get around corners. It does have a sportier feel to it. I'm very excited about the Honda Prelude, which is going to be coming next year, because that's going to have Honda's Shift Plus technology, so you're going to have simulated gear shift. Be really good. I quite like the Civic because in a way you kind of feel a lot of the time like an electric car, which is nice because you never feel like the gearbox is doing something it shouldn't be doing. Sophisticated, clever design. Of course, Honda have now been in the hybrid business for 25 years.